right, welcome back. So just a few tiny mistakes that caused our window to not quite display right in the last video. So here on the inventory window in the designer view, we want to click on the inventory window top level row here, and down here on the right hand side where it says is focusable, that needs to be checked. That'll allow our mouse to move around. Over here in the graph, two small mistakes. I forgot to hook up this index. So you want to take this index variable over here and just drop it on there. And the other thing I forgot is over here when we add the child, I forgot to hook up the content from this return value. This return value here should go to this content. And with those three fixes in place, we play and we hit our inventory button, and there's our inventory grid, and there's 0 items in this now. Unfortunately, we have no way to close it just yet, and we'll fix that in this video. But if we pick up some items now and then hit I, it didn't show up. Interesting. Okay, another thing to fix. All right, well, let's dive into it. Let's fix that one first. I suspect I know what that is. The inventory window. Inventory component. Add new item. Inventory component. Add new item. Is not valid is the condition there to insert. Untrue, it's inserting, so it should be inserting it into our inventory at the slot index that we're on. We set the array element. We move this down. Be sure that this is hooked up right. Yeah, it is. Inventory struct. So it should be going into the inventory to a particular slot, an empty slot. Our inventory should be being created. Let me double check that on begin play. Number of slots -1. Adding to this inventory a new struct. Yeah, it should be correct. Inventory window. Where was that? Here, we want to compile that and save it. Inventory window. On event construct, we're looping through all the indexes in the... Oh, I see the problem. It's right here. This index has to be hooked into this so we get the item. Oh, we're getting item 0 over and over again. I Okay, that still works. Let's hit play. Let's go over here, pick up a few items. If this doesn't work, I might have to take a break and see. It did not put it in our inventory here. I know it's going into the inventory component. Maybe I have another mistake here. We're getting that. It's going to the item. We're getting the slot index in here. We're getting the inventory into there. Oh, did I not? Inventory slot designer. That's hooked up. Did I actually write the code for that? Get count. Yes, I got the count. Event graph. That's the construct. Stack count. Construct should be getting the item icon. Set brush from texture. Let me double check that. Inventory slot. Set brush from texture. Target is the icon. That's the icon. Back to the designer. Here's the icon. Should be going to full width. Huh. Any of these need to be compiled. It's very odd. Let's try it again. Pick up some items. This first slot here should say 3 and should show an apple picture. Did we set it on the apple? Items, apple blueprint. Yeah, we set that. Stackable. Well, I'm going to pause the video and take a look and see if I can figure this one out. All right, welcome back. Okay, I figured out this little problem. I set up this item to add variable, and I promoted it to a variable, and I never hooked it up in the chain, so it wasn't setting the item on the inventory. And so now if we play it, come over here, pick up some apples, pick up a bunch, hit I. There's our apple icon, and we've got 10 apples in that slot, and it'll move on and fill in other slots. I adjusted the size of this and position of this window a little bit. I'll go over that in a future video. So anyway, that's it for this section. We have a basic inventory window working. There's a little bit of cleanup to do with this. For instance, right now we can't close it, but I'm just about out of time now for recording videos. So I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.